Sorry, I don't have my work email on my phone. Could I bother you to send it to my personal?
Of course. I'm sorry. I should have asked.
No, you're fine.
I'm bad, and I have way too many inboxes all going to one place. JW's training for sure was for me. Okay. Let me go ahead. Audrey, is it still
Ace
this one right here?
Yeah, perfect. Are you ready? Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Well, tell me when that comes through, and we'll.
Got it. Okay.
So before you go, okay. So see, I'm gonna step away. Look, I'm still in yours, right?
Yeah.
So let's wait and see how. I'm trying to find out how long the delay is. So we have about a 30-second delay, but it seems to be going in just fine, right? So now what I want to do is now I'm going to share the screen, and I want to see how that looks, right? It's really awkward to hear your own voice.
I know, but it sounds completely fine.
Okay.
From my perspective.
Let's look at this. This is a random slideshow for my undergrad that we put together tonight. Let's see how this works. So obviously we would have this set up like before the stream instead of you like see all the slides. But then like my vision is if this works, and see this is what I'm wondering what happens. Like why does it just show my picture and not the slideshow?
Oh, there it is.
Okay, so let's just wait for a minute and see. So we'd get all set up. We'd be to this point. Then we'd actually start broadcasting.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now what I'm going to test is now I'll have you probably leave the room.
Okay.
And but you can wait for a second because everything will be on delay. We'll see how does the mic volume come in and then come out of your phone.
Okay.
And then, like, these are questions now I'm asking you, does this overstep my bounds? So, like, in my vision, I'd love, like, yeah, we can set it up so the phone can control the slideshow. So then we can tuck this computer wherever the best audio, you know what I mean? If it's best to receive audio up here, but they can be anywhere working with people and talking with people is what I want to see.
Sounds good.
And the other option is when you do that on the phone right here, and this is where I just don't know if no one's made a slideshow. I mean, in Keynote, you can have all sorts of notes and know what's coming next, but maybe these guys have it like memorized down pat. But I love to cheat. I love to be able to be like, that's what's coming next is talking about the petroleum industry, right?
That'll be super helpful for them.
But it's one of those things that is hard, like when everyone's out of town, because I'd love to show them this so they can plan accordingly. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. Will you walk out in the other room and let's see how this works?
Yeah, absolutely.
But probably go where I can still hear you. Like maybe just right out those doors. The reason I'm doing it is so it doesn't echo too much, right?
Okay. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to make sure that the video is going to pick up.
Yeah, we want to make sure that the video stream picks up the audio that comes through.
Okay.
This is a test. This is a test. This is a test. I want to know how well it comes through. And I'm going to wait until we hear that come through your phone and then we'll test in other locations. Taxes are really exciting this year. There's a lot of really clear tax stuff. Taxes are great. I hope everyone's now voted that influence further tax changes. I'm really excited to have everyone here. I think we can do some pretty empowering things. So let's start if everyone will open their workbook and flip over to the first page. I want you to kind of write down maybe some of your future goals and things you're thinking about. And again, let's just kind of, those that are at home with us, if you look, we've got some PDF printouts you can print out, kind of take some notes and follow along as we go.
So it's not perfect,
Okay.
but I mean it's understandable.
It's understandable. Okay, so now we can look at some. Now the next thing is when I change slides. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change a slide, and I want to know if everything seems to sync up just fine as we talk about the outcomes: legal, settled, injunction, lifted. Cost management is much more accurate information about piggy banks. So in here, does it? So like that seems to work pretty good, right? Ish.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and hop out of that YouTube so you don't have to hear us. We'll leave it up, but you can go ahead and mute it. Let's talk for a minute about what we've discovered.
Okay.
So it comes through, but not great, right?
Yeah.
So the question to me is like, is it not sounding good? Because honestly, this doesn't sound that good in this room.
Yeah.
Right? Like when I'm talking through here, it makes my voice sound scratchy. It makes me seem like I'm still going through puberty.
Yeah.
So then
not that, but it's not a great microphone.
So then the next question is like, is the Mac good enough? This is where you can turn the YouTube back on. Is the Mac good enough? If I just talk in my own clear voice and I talk fairly loud, and I'm probably, if there's only 5 to 10 people here, I'm probably not traveling the entire space of the room. So now if you'll hop on the YouTube video, you can even stay in here. Let's see, does it come through there good? If I just talk in a good, loud, clear voice, how much can I travel around the room while maintaining decent voice quality? Is it super quiet? Does it get louder and better as I discovered? So it comes through, but not great.
I actually think this sounds better.
Yeah, and that's what I'm wondering. The question to me is like, is it not sounding good?
I think we could get away without doing the microphone.
Okay. So then the next thing is, I'm leaving all this and taking a while intentionally. I want to see, does this boot us out?
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to add another wireless element to here, which is relatively risky, but I just want to check, right? So now I want to try to control the slideshow from my phone. I'm going to continue to talk and see if audio comes through good. We're going to go ahead and change. We're going to kind of talk about activities that you do while tax planning. You can actually tax plan while kayaking. You can tax plan while hiking. It's really easy because there's this random graph. I can't remember why this was in this presentation. Apparently someone made a rubber ducky joke and something about growing your company. Let's kind of go on and talk about these activity drivers and how they work and different problems that can be solved. And so, I'm just curious, does that flow through here again? Do we? Honestly, this doesn't sound that good in this room. Yeah. Right? Like when I'm talking through here, can we fast forward? It makes my voice sound scratchy. It makes me seem like I'm still going through people. So then, it's not a great one. So like that's cool. Like I'm home and my wife came in and I'm watching this webinar and I hit pause, then you can hit play and it picks it right up, right? Like so when I'm going clear out there,
it's a little, but not it's not so bad that
right. And I'm just trying to think when I've watched Dustin or J-Dub present, their style to me is probably more moving vertically or horizontally here than a 180-degree movement, don't you think? Yeah, that's what I
For
wanted.
do you want me to look into getting us like a nice like official good mic?
And that's what I just don't know, like if that would help us or what. So
I think so.
So this is where I'm bummed out. I don't have any of these. I don't have all the fancy cool toys.
Yeah.
But I have wondered. I know that only because it'd be easy. I don't know that it's the best by any means, and it's for sure not the most affordable. But I know that I think JW has those wireless. What are the AirPods or what? There's these wireless headphones for Mac called AirPods, and he has a set. And I only say that because I think they sync to the MacBook really easy. And then what I'm wondering, what I'd love to be able to test, and we can test this anywhere now that we know this kind of works. See how we're in our YouTube live here. Where's my? So I can come in here to our control panel for the YouTube, and we can go ahead, go into, I think it's the control room, maybe. Maybe it is. Oh, right here. Sorry. The settings. See, we're using my internal microphone here.
Okay.
But it does make me wonder, like, if we had like those Bluetooth headphones or any Bluetooth mic,
Okay.
would that come in way clearer?
Let's do you think it would be beneficial if we I think JW is going to be here on Thursday. Should we see if
I'm going
we
to
can
see him Wednesday in
Okay.
Heber, and so I could call him and ask if he'd bring those with him,
Yeah.
and I could just try it. Because if that's the case, like what it would be, right? Whoever's speaking would have to wear a headphone or
Okay.
whatever. But I wonder, like, if that would pick things up really great. The detraction from that. So these are the things. If we do a Bluetooth mic on someone, we're going to get way better quality direct video. What we miss out is if part of the benefit is Tyler Dow raises his hand and asks a question.
Yeah.
And then we're able to hear that on the live video and witness the full response. If we do any sort of Bluetooth close on-person mic, we won't get as good of sound.
What if do you think it would be beneficial to bring JW here and kind of go over this with him so that he's got a head start?
We could. I wonder if. I just know he's so busy. We can try to if he's down. I will be in Orem on Thursday.
On Thursday?
Except for I could earlier in the morning, and I am waiting on an appointment to get confirmed there, so it could change. But I'm wondering if we need to. Is this so cheesy? Do we need to like make a little video quick of this is what the setup looks like?
Yes,
this is
please.
it.
Yes.
These are Audrey and I's thoughts.
Yes.
Here you go, Dustin and JW.
Yes.
Do you have further direction and knowledge, or are
Yes.
you guys okay with
Yes.
how this rolls?
Okay.
So let me maybe get things set back up.
I'm going to give. I will be the visual person.
Okay. So what are we filming, Audrey? We live?
What's that?
Are you filming me then?
Oh,
Do we
I
want to
just
just?
took a photo
Okay, perfect.
so that we can see.
Yeah.
What the like.
That's great.
What are their screens going to be?
Do you want to? Is this so dumb? Would you film me for a moment? I just
Yeah,
want
I'd
to
love
talk,
to.
showing them
Yeah,
some
let's do
stuff.
it. Can I use your phone?
Well,
Or do you want me to use my
I'm going to use my phone to show them that I'm controlling the slideshow, if that's okay.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So, let me get to video. Okay.
Hey guys, so we kind of have the setup. The vision would be that we'd use these 3 monitors. So Audrey's kind of filming, she'll show you, that would have the slides posted there for the live attendees. Those that are watching from home would just see on their screen the slideshow. And then you guys would be able to control it via so if you look up on the screen, I've got just a remote in my hand that'll go ahead and advance and change slides, and that'll just be something I can train you guys on the day before. It does have a place you could see your own notes. So here, Audrey, if you'll come this screen, right? So if we wanted, you could actually have different notes to your slideshow. You can have a laser pointer if you want, so put it back on that screen over there, right? Wanted that. Well, anyways, so there's some different tools. So that's kind of what we're looking to set it up. The one worry we have is right now audio's good on that YouTube video if you stay near the computer, but if you wander a lot, we lose a little bit of quality. Anyways, that's kind of what we're thinking.
Call.
So yeah, that's the only thing. Like I think we've got it figured out how to show it on YouTube. Do you still have that link open? Is it still live? Is it crashed? That's just like the things I worry about. Like, show it. So
Yeah, looks like we're going.
So it looks like we're good. And then, right, when we're done, I'm going to come right on here and we'll just stop the broadcast.
Yeah, sounds good.
Things I don't know about, I should look at. I guess these aren't really questions for you, but it's like you probably will get asked them, which is, are we like stopping and going? Are there multiple? Like, I don't know that YouTube Live has a stop and go. Like, do you know what I mean? So if we're going to do the individual, like, here's a link to the individual. Now here comes your link to the business one. Here comes, you know what I mean? Like, we'll be taking a break for lunch for about 30 minutes, and it will pick up again at whatever time we'll, like, for the at-home people, right? Like, I'm trying to think of.
It'd be simpler to do one, right?
Right. So if we do that, if we just do one link, one video, then all we have to do is just like plug in and like, hey, we're all going to lunch now. We'll be back. And then what we would probably do is come in here